Hello there guys, Frankfurt here, and I'm here to tell you about Early Access, which is a new feature on Steam. Well, if new is in being a week old, then yeah, it's new. So Early Access, basically what it allows you to do is you can basically pay for the game beforehand, test it out in its alpha and beta stages. It's actually pretty cool because a lot of the time it's usually from indie developers and they will often charge you less. Sometimes there are options that you can actually pay a bit more, to help developers out a bit, At the end of the day, these are indie developers. Some of them don't have a large sum of money to start off with. And, especially if it's a game that you really like the concept of, then yeah, it's actually pretty cool in that respect. The great thing about this is that because you have actually got early access, you can actually test out the alpha or beta or whatever it's in. It does mean that you can actually get involved in the game. So you can actually get involved in the actual making of it, not necessarily making of it, but testing bugs and giving out ideas to the devs. It's actually pretty nice when you think about it. That's one of the great things about the server. I mean, the server's got the whole idea with paying for alpha and beta, and then you're testing out bugs and whatnot. It's a really cool concept. It's really weird though that this wasn't released the same time as Greenlight, because I feel that some games, I'm not going to name them, might have actually got a bit more of a better response if there was an early access for it, or for them I should say. Again, I'm not going to name names. Go and take your hate elsewhere. That's it. But yeah, at least now we've actually got it, and it is quite nice. So there's actually 14 titles currently on offer. Some of them actually free to play, so there's no reason not to get one. Which one is it? I think it's oh bollocks! Have I just missed it? I probably have. My bad. Yeah, Gear Up Premium gives you access. Is that free? That seems weird. Yeah. Wow, and you can actually buy the premium. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. That's cool. So yeah, there's another. There you go. AirMech. There you go. So you can actually play that free or in early access. Oh, that's really cool. That is really good. And as you already seen, I've actually got the Armour 3 Alpha. That is cracking so far from what I've played. There's not really any single player content yet, apart from the editor and a few missions to show the new controls. Multiplayer's going on pretty well though on that, and Wasteland is very popular on there as well. Wasteland is like the Daisy but without zombies. Yeah, it's a PvP field. It really is. It's pretty cool actually. It's not too bad. And obviously Kenshi as well. I've actually got Don't Starve as well. That surprised me that this is on this as well. I mean, you was able to actually download it before early access come. But yeah, I've got this as well. This one's pretty cool as well. Don't Starve. I haven't actually covered anything of this recently. There's been quite a lot of updates, so I should really do that sometime in the future. But yeah, Kenshi is something I reviewed. Well, I did the first impressions of. Well, it wasn't really first impressions, but it's a bit of a funky game. It's pretty cool. It's got some cool concepts, but it's in very early alpha, and not everything's there yet. And there's still some work to be done, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, and I've also got No Moria. I actually got No Moria from the developers themselves, from their site. They're actually nice enough to give me a Steam key, so I've actually got No Moria on Steam now as well through early access. It's really cool. It's really nice that you can do that though. It's really great. Early access is a great thing for Steam to try and do, and it's just a better relationship with the developers and yourselves, testing out bugs, giving out gameplay ideas and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Oh wow, there's Kerbal Space Program there as well. Cool. So yeah guys, that is just a brief overview on early access. It's a great thing. But the one thing to bear in mind is that I think what a lot of people are confusing this with is when you actually pay for this at the moment, you need to expect that the game is not going to be finished. It's not going to be. It's probably going to be in a playable state, but not necessarily finished. And I think some people don't realise that. They are just taking it at face value, and they're like, "Oh, this is shit. It don't fucking work." But you know, it's alpha or beta or whatever it's in. So, you know, you got to take that into account. You need to do your research. I mean, in fact, in each of the games, for example, in Arma 3 Alpha, it does actually give you a little overview of what the developers say. And as you can see on here, I'll be one of the first to play Arma 3 and contribute to development by providing feedback. And you'll also gain access to beta as well as get a Steam version of the complete game upon release. So there you go. You just need to read. You know, just read and be careful on what you're doing. But other than that, it's pretty good and it's great for the community, so thank you, Steam. You know, brilliant. I'd like to see more greenlit games on here, so that we can have a look, have a great look to some more videos. Oh yes, that sounds fine to me. Okay then, guys. So I'll see you later.